Hi Body Buzz, I'm Christy Joe, and I'm super excited that you have got the Power Foods Lifestyle recipe books. I'm here to talk you through how to use them, how to download these digital files. I know that sometimes that's confusing for people, so I want to just make this super easy, get you started so you can start enjoying this wonderful lifestyle. Your body is going to feel so much better. You're going to feel like you are clean again. You're going to have better bowel movements. You are going to have more energy. You will see that body fat start to reduce as your body tightens. You will feel different in your moods. You'll feel more just confident in yourself. And those are just a short list of the many benefits of living a Power Foods lifestyle. As you may or may not know yet, the Power Foods lifestyle started with me and my story, and so it's a very personal sharing experience for me, and I just really applaud you for that decision to take a step forward to be powering your life and your body. So here we go. I've given you the links. Now, in case you didn't understand, these are digital copies of the recipe book. So if you want a printed copy, I'm going to talk you through how you can do that. But I am a very digital person. I know this world is moving to digital, so let's talk through digital first. If you got the Dropbox link, it's going to look like this. You don't have to have a Dropbox account. Just come up here and you can click download. It is easiest if you access the links on a desktop or a laptop. Once you click download, then you can save it to your Dropbox, your Google Drive, you can save it to your hard drive, iCloud, any of your storage servers, because you're going to want to access it again and again. Now, I take my iPad or my laptop into the kitchen and I'm just like scanning, recipes. I can just look at what is looking good. Let's see, get through the intro. So intro. All right, I wonder if I can make this smaller. Nope, I can't. So anyway, I could just, decide on the recipe I wanted and take it in the kitchen, and there you go. I've got my recipe right there. So that's pretty easy. On the iPad, some of you may run into this, which is you don't have enough room to download the document. If that is the case, again, get onto I like to call these workhorses. These are our workhorses. I know most of us spend time on our mobile or our what is this called, a tablet. So it just is going to be better if you're lacking storage, because Dropbox won't let you download it unless you have enough storage. You may need to delete some of those apps you shouldn't have. So anyhow, once you have this, you can either access, like I said, oh, now you're looking at my calendar. Perfect. Let's come back over here. Yeah, it's a busy one, I know. You can just scroll through here, or you can do like one of my clients here that I'm showing you, and she printed each of the recipes, put each volume in a binder in the sheet protectors so that she could flip through them. She wanted a very physical copy. I have had other people who print these, they do a smaller size, and then they have it coil bound at their local printers. So whichever way you choose to do, just remember, I'm giving these to you at a great discount. The time, the energy that it took for me to develop these, it's not just about creating a recipe. These are strategically engineered to be the macronutrient balance of proteins, carbs, fats that your body needs in order to reach that outcome. So these aren't recipes you're going to find on Pinterest or you're going to find on Instagram. So, I hope you appreciate the time and the education and the self-education it's taken me to develop these. Number 2, how do you know if it's a PVF, a PVC, or a PVFC meal? The biggest way to start your learning without diving too deep into the nitty-gritty initially, use your Power Foods list. Look at the ingredients. So for instance, cinnamon and banana pancakes. We have large egg whites, P for protein. We have protein powder, P for protein. So we've got a P for sure. We've got our anchor. Oat flour, that comes from oats, so that's a carb. Then we have raw honey, that's in our carb category. Greek yogurt, protein, banana, carb. So this is a PC meal. And then if you always look down here in Make It a Power Foods meal, I will give you suggestions for how to round it out, especially with some of our breakfast or dessert recipes. I'm not going to put a veggie in the recipe, so I'll just remind you, be sure to add a veggie to it to complete our PVC or PVF meal structure. So very simple, just look at the ingredients and start to think, oh, that's a PVC or a PVF or that's a PVFC. recipe. Once you get past that, we'll start going into portion sizes and looking at total balance of macronutrients per food, not per recipe outcome, PVC, PVF. Be sure you are reading the book. This is really where the education is going to sink in deep. I don't want you to think you can't start the lifestyle till you read the book. That's definitely not the case. But when you're getting started, just focus on the basics. Long-term goal, I would like you understanding the what's and the whys, as the end goal really in Power Foods Lifestyle is absolute freedom, that you don't have to worry about numbers. You don't have to worry about, well, what's this and adding this and how many calories, because you have learned the macronutrient ranges. So how many proteins, how many carbs, or how many fats are in any given portion size of any of our power foods, and you can slide them in or out, exchange them in or out. You can take any of your favorite recipes and start to strategically engineer it in the way that I have shown you in these recipes, and start to create your own Power Foods lifestyle. And that's exciting. All right, how to best integrate recipes into your weekly meal prep without overdoing it. I see this happen all the time where people are like, hey, I've got your recipe books, I've got your book, time to make every meal a recipe. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? I know from having coached so many hundreds of you guys, it's not gonna happen. You need to maximum create 3 recipes per week. Now, if you are providing for a lot of children, you may have a few more. If you are alone, if you are just you and your spouse, if you are maybe 1 or 2 children that can handle a little less variety or something like that, fewer recipes, the better. So, choose a recipe you can do. I would do a double or a triple or a quadruple prep so that you have some leftovers, or freeze them. That's really what this is about, is preparation ahead of time, because I don't want you spending all day in the kitchen. This is not that lifestyle. We are busy, we are on the go, but we do need to make our food choices matter. We need to think ahead, and that is half the battle. So, really sit down and think, okay, this week maybe I will choose 1 or 2 breakfast recipes, 1 or 2 lunch dinner recipes, and maybe 1 snack to try. And that will come through the last thing I want to cover, which is how to involve children, or, as adults. You can do this with your spouse, your significant other. You could do this with your parents. Maybe you're helping your elderly parents plan a little bit better, make some better choices. Anyway, whoever you're planning this with, or yourself, this is what you want to do. Sit down and look at the recipes and just make a list. And just the first 3 breakfasts that really stand out to you, that you're like, hey, I want to try that. Or the next 3 lunches or dinners that stand out, or you have the kids say, which one do you think looks yummy? By the way, kids love the chicken nuggets in volume 1. Cook that for them. They just absolutely love that. Another one is banana nanners in volume 2. They love that snack. Yum yum muffins in volume 2. Guys, I can't wait for you to get started. The kids love it. I have tested and tried every recipe on myself, on others, on kids, on cousins, on people who don't like to eat healthy. It's just, I love it. I love seeing people raise their eyebrows saying, I didn't know eating healthily, and then I'm like, strategically, could be so delicious and so simple. All of the recipes you're gonna see are really, really short. Like, I'm not a gourmet chef, and if you wanna dress the recipes up, change in seasonings, add this, be careful with macronutrient balancing and shifting main caloric contributing foods. But when we're talking seasoning, spices, just kind of putting your own unique twist on it, be my guest, please. And if something works, post it in our Power Foods Lifestyle Champions group on Facebook. So I want to see how you're tweaking these and making the recipes work for you. I will always be a simple cook, because to me it's more important to be out living and helping and serving everybody around me. And so fuel enables me to do that, and that's what simplicity is, my go-to, and that's what I hear is the name of the game for most of you. So that's why these are simple. So sit down, have the kids take ownership, help them choose which recipes they want to help with. Take them to the store. Ask them, well, where do you think these ingredients are? Let's go find them. Help them take ownership in the preparation of the meal. It's incredible to watch when kids actually help and are participating, how much more likely they are to try those new foods. Be patient with them. I'll make other videos on how to help with those kids. It's not our main focus here at Power Foods Lifestyle. I would love for you to take the principles I teach you adults and, figure out how to best teach them to your kids on a level that's age appropriate. I'll just basically say peak ranges, portioning, other than using hand measurements and what looks about right on a plate. Other than that, if they're under age 16, don't go there. Don't strip fats or carbs, don't separate them. Just think balanced proteins, veggies, carbs, fats. It's a great way to start with the kiddos, helping them choose more power foods. And you, number one, set the example. So whether or not you have kids, whether or not you have a significant other, you have ownership. You take control. I'm excited for you. So please join the Facebook group Power Foods Lifestyle Champions. Post your recipes, post your successes, post everything. Just, this is a community. This is our Body Buddies family. We want to be sharing in this together. Last but not least, when you have got the ball going, when you've got your habits starting to get going, it is a very good idea for you to do the 8-week challenge. This is a self-study program that I have developed. You will literally feel like I'm walking you through it for 8 weeks. From the nutrition education to the workouts, doing them with you, to the coaching. If you are logging in and doing your homework and following the program, you will see incredible changes, not only just in the physique, but it's about laying the habits, the groundwork, the understanding in a strategic 8-week format to help you really kick some butt. So 8-week challenge, I highly recommend that every single one of you goes through at least once, if not twice, in your first year. I don't offer the live one all the time. It's usually once or twice a year, so watch for that. That's where I actually am going to walk you through it, week by week, be there for questions and answers. Other than that, everything you need is in the program, built in, very affordable price. Break it down. I have really created Power Foods Lifestyle and Body Buddies for you. So let's go. Let's take that step. Power your body, one meal, one workout, one day at a time.